Good morning, everyone. My name is Nadifa Kaila Mahmuda. My student's number is 252122311064 from Class D. Today, I will present my extensive listening project about listening to entertainment. Um, in my learning activity, I explored four stories. It's about the first one, Rapunzel, the second one, the very hungry caterpillar, and the third one is about the color yellow, and the last one is about games in the meadow. Uh, this story are a popular children's story, but it's also very helpful for language learning because the language is very clear, simple, and expressive. Expressive. Okay, I listening to four stories, but I just picked three for my presentation. Okay, let's move to the first story. Um, okay, it's about Rapunzel. Why I picked Rapunzel? It because I found a short story tells about Rapunzel with the different story with the original from the movie. And this short story tell about Rapunzel is not a princess and her mother is not a queen. At the beginning, the mother stole a parsley from the witch gardens. The witch got angry and gave two options for her mother. The first one is when Rapunzel live with her, Rapunzel will never get happily ever after life. But with the option two, when Rapunzel go with the witch when Rapunzel was 10 years old, the witch said promised that Rapunzel have a happily ever after life. At the end, the mother picked the second option. Okay, let's move to the next stories. It's about the very hungry caterpillar. Uh, One day, a tiny caterpillar hatches from an egg on the leaf. He is very hungry. He could eat everything in the forest, and then he is keep eating until he get fat. Mm. Um, After growing big and fat, he boils a cocoon. 2 weeks later, he comes out as a beautiful butterfly. Okay, the story is talk about step by step how to caterpillar be a beautiful butterfly. I didn't expect that because in the beginning it just tell about the caterpillar who get hungry and hungry. Let's move to the last story. It's about the color yellow. The color yellow is about curiously and understanding different story. At the first, little nut brown hare meets a small yellow critter that only say click, quack, quack, quack. Answer what is this? He calls it little yellow things and introduce it to his friend, each animals. They notice it has a wing and swims well. Realizing it's not a hare, mouse, or fox. Finally, they meet a big brown duck, the mother, and discover that the yellow critter is actually the little yellow duck. Okay, before I move to the next materials, I want to tell about my new vocabulary that I find in the video. The first vocabulary is furious. It means extremely angry, very angry. Example sentence. The witch in the Rapunzel story became furious when she discovered that Rapunzel had escaped from the tower. The second word is nibble. Nibble means to eat something slowly in small bites. Example sentence. The hungry caterpillar nibble on many fruit while growing bigger each day. The last word is mimic. It means to copy someone's action, sounds, and behavior. The example. The children try to mimic the animal sounds while listening to the story. Okay, let's move to the next material. I want to talk about the poster. I picked the Rapunzel it because I want to tell everyone that I found the new story that different from the original. This is the witch. I don't know. I just get random from Pinterest, and then here is the parsley. This is the beginning of the problems. I put the pillage in here because at the end, Justin and Rapunzel get happily ever after life. Hmm. I This is the village and then this is the forest because before they have happily ever after life, Justin get blind from the witch and the witch cut her Rapunzel hair and throwing them to the forest before they have a family have because before they have a happily ever after life. Okay, Miss. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Stop recording.